Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on again. We've got some great action in a couple of battles. We'll fight the boss in the Strange Sights event. We're going to take on the Crash of the Titans in the Deadpool's Daily using Northstar versus the 4-star version of Thanos, the Endgame Thanos. We're going to fight a kind of a bonus in the Behemoth Burrito with a team we'll disclose a little bit later. Maybe you played it already today. We've got a ton of tokens to cash in for draws and character rewards, well over 100 plus to add in for bonuses and champion levels. We're going to do all that here today. Let's jump in and start with the tokens because we're going to end with the milestones and the other quests to claim rewards there also. Starting at the back, let's move on down into the Meet Rocket and Groot event. Tokens have now expired, so I better collect these 15 plus. Sometimes we run pretty good from these post-event tokens. 15 shots at an 80 item vault, including a legendary token, 4 stars. Bunch of 3-star characters and some support tokens. There's a hit on the hood. And a hit on Doc in there. Going for 3 stars. Another one. But we could get a top item prize, 4-star level, or that LT would be great. We're building up a bunch of legendary tokens now, saving up quite a bit with Magneto, Age of Apocalypse in the latest legendary store, and we're just a couple weeks away, a little over 2 weeks from the newest 5-star moving into latest, Adam Warlock. So we're looking forward to that, saving up tokens and command points to draw for both of those guys. Wolverine is a good 3-star hit there, patch. And then 3-star Magneto. That's it for those tokens. Not a bad run, a few 3s in there. We have a really nice store coming up here. Spicy Vault, we're going to continue to save those up for a different 4-star to appear there. You got to check it every day to see who you get. And here we go. The Adam Warlock store has been open for a couple of days. Looking forward to bringing you guys in here to have that viewer luck on our side so we can go for that legendary level token for the store called All Roads Lead to Chrome. And that not only holds Adam Warlock as a 1 in 7 chance of a 5-star, but it also has Silver Surfer and the 5-star Iron Man in that store. So we're going to do our draws, and here we go again. Rick's going to put himself up for a potential to get trolled on the hero points to do this multiple draw. There's 40 items in this vault. It's by the odds should be better to do individual 10 packs because if you get the items you want early on, you can stop and not spend all 40 draws. But it's a discount at the 40 draws at 5,600 because if you take 4 times 1,800, that's way more hero points than you need to get every item. I can't learn my lesson. Let's do the 10 pack and go for that legendary token and more. Starting with ISO, that's not the best. And we hit it on the first run of 10. Finally, I get back to running a little bit ahead on the hero points. Add that up compared to that 40 pack. I am going to stop for that 10x draw. That's great after spending way too much previously. We got it. Now, I might come back and be tempted to go for that Negasonic. Probably not. There's a bunch of heroic tokens in here as well. But let's move on. Cool that we hit that right away. Way to go. You guys got the viewer luck in that we needed. Wand of Watum. We got the individual sub-chapter token from Strange Sights for this one. Got a 2-star there. Move on down to the Book of the Vishanti. Maybe we'll get that 5 command points. Come on. Sorry, I shouldn't even mention it if it was going to happen. Now you're going to think that I have some sort of connections in this game. I swear I do not. Just once in a while you hit 1 out of 20, 1 out of 21 chances right when you say it. Incredible. All right, so we're at the Strange Sights Vault, and this is a pretty good one. Wouldn't mind getting Negasonic and have a chance at Hellcat, of course, and then I guess we'll give a shot at Talos. Not really excited in leveling him up too much, but as a champion, every character earns the same rewards throughout their champion progress. Well, similar rewards, of course. Maybe some characters feed different 5-stars or 4-star characters along the way. Nice hit on the Negasonic Teenage Warhead. We did get it. And get excited when I get to level up the newer characters. Claim it. Wow, what a hit. Alright, so now we want to go for that legendary token, Hellcat, or the support tokens. We have a couple support tokens we can draw today. We'll do the daily discounted draw just in case. Just a 2-star. Alright, moving on down to... Actually, take a quick look. I'm thinking about this. $10, real money, you gotta wonder, but it's 3 covers, 1 of each color for each 2-star in the whole game, including Bagman, who's a limited character. Not a big deal there, but for the value, 1,700 hero points is the big deal for me. That's pretty close to half of what a Logan's Loonies would cost from the normal store, and you don't get any of these 2-stars. So I'm thinking about it. You guys should consider it, support the game if you can do that, and get by in normal life expenses. Let's go down to here. Miraculous Adam Warlock. This is pretty much the last chance I'm going to take at this store. Long odds of 1 in 250. Go for it. Alright, just another 2-star. Worth a shot, I think. Here we go. Support tokens. Got another beginner support, and I think we're just going to do 1 advanced support today. I was thinking of waiting, but I just want to get a shot, another couple of shots at a support that I don't even have before they rotate, and about every 4 weeks the support token store changes over to a different group. Just a duplicate Avengers Tower there, but the advanced support tokens have better draw odds, 1 in 100 chance of a 5-star, a full 5-tier support being unlocked. I don't have one of those yet, but I have a handful of 4-star, 4-tier supports, and the odds are 1 in 10. So decent, reasonable chances of getting a 4-star support, and 1 in 3 chance of a 3-star. I like those odds. Let's give it a shot. And we did get a 3-star. Arc Reactor, I already have that at that level or above. Worth a shot. Okay, so we're going to save the rest of those advanced tokens and the master support token for probably the next rotation or the one thereafter. Up to 83 latest legend tokens, a bunch of mighty tokens. Let's go to the elites. 15, can we get 3 stars from 15 tokens? Starting with 1, Thanos. Number 2, Sam Wilson, and then Punisher and Kamala. Doc Ock, we smashed the odds once again on the 3 stars, 195 shards for Magneto. Nice job. All right, moving on to the heroics. We've got 28 heroic tokens going at 1 in 16 odds at a 4-star. Let's hit it. Should get a 4-star along the way, maybe 2. No guarantee. Nice hit on Beast, and then also She-Hulk. We'll level all these characters up, and then we have a few battles to fight. Doom. And we got our first 4-star. All right, way to go, viewer luck. 3, 2, 1. Got the Dazzler. Nice hit there. Sounds of Light and Fury is a kind of an inexpensive team damage ability. on that green. It doesn't do a ton of team damage, but it's pretty much designed to be played after you play her red, which adds a ton of strike tiles to the board. And so the team damage is amplified by those strike tiles like usual. 3-star Gray Suit Black Widow. And then another Doc Ock. Okay, 16 more tokens. Looking good for another 4-star Ragnarok. Just sold my max champ rags, so I need to build up my lower champion once again. Should I mention bonus shards? Maybe we're getting close to a shard bonus. It builds up per store. It's always random on each draw, but it builds up to a point where it pays out if you haven't hit it by a certain number of draws. I think it's around 34 or so. Sam Wilson. And 4-star number 2. Got it right before we're out of the heroic tokens. And that's a hit on Eddie Brock, Venom. Nice upper level reward coming for that one. Last token is a 2-star, but you know we're going to do the 100 hero point draw just in case, and it's just a 2-star this time, but that's been gold a lot of times that we've gone for that. Let's save that 10-pack once again because we have so many mighty tokens to draw. At 53, we'll draw 21 of these, leaving, man, yeah, I guess we'll leave 32 plus for next time. Guaranteed 3-star or better. Should get a couple of 4-stars here, maybe 3 of them. Probably more like 2. Ran good earlier. If you think the odds are going to balance out, we haven't hit bonus shards yet. 4-star, and it's Wolfsbane. Her rend ability is really quite good. Not only does she go invisible, but it's a multi-hit damage ability, can add up a lot, and she places strike tiles with her red, so those strikes can add to each hit of her black. There is another 4-star. Looks like the viewer luck is going to keep things hot. 3, 2, 1, and it's another Dazzler. Her survivor ability, though, I want to point out, I think is quite underrated. It is her passive, but if she takes enough damage, she will not only stun the target enemy, but then also, depending on how many special tiles are on the board, will remove special tiles for free. So pretty good ability, really. And another 4-star. Man, it must be the holiday season. You guys are too nice to me. I hope this luck works for you. What in the world is it? A super bonus odds Dazzler weekend or what? But this time we got Dance Floor Queen, so we've gotten all 3 of her individual abilities, and this is the one where it adds strike tiles, but if you have more red before you play it, it adds even more than the base number. That's crazy that we got all 3 of those powers for her. Black Panther and more Blade. Or are we going down to 32, I think? Maybe. Another 4-star Claim It. Nice hit on Miles Morales there. Hide and Seek. I really like that ability quite a bit. Adds web tiles and then goes invisible, but it does have a second part of that ability once you play it the first time. That hits really hard depending on how many webs are out there. Rolling good on the 3s. We're going to do 3 more draws. Save a bunch of these mighty tokens for next time. More vision. We got a bonus finally. And I'm such a good host, I cleared it off before we could take a look at it. And Captain Marvel finishes our token draws for the day. We'll save a bunch for next time. Latest Legends is up to 83 with 5,700 and a half toward the next 100 level. That's cool. That's about 310 plus total draws, 312 or more. And we're going to add to that. Let's see if we can get close to 5,800 total command points by the time we're done claiming in our 240 plus rewards. We're not all of those are ready to be claimed. And then we have our milestones still to come up and claim as well. Awesome. Okay, so I think we can just jump into the 2 stars here. Another patch Wolverine in that list. Lots of levels on 2-star Wolvie. I think I was saving those up for some reason and now I forgot why. Rebuilding Storm there a little bit. Couple levels to maximize Moonstone. More Magneto shards. Ares goes to 141. Shards for the 3-star Captain Marvel. And for Thor. Guess I chose to claim a level there. I like to save the 2 stars to level up since they don't impact the roster play a whole lot per day. Okay, let's go to the 3 stars. What do we have a list here? 86 3 stars in this list. Wow. Again, we're not going to level everyone up on the list. 100 shards for 4-star Thor. A couple of Wolverine levels. Patch toward 200. Vision hits 257 for the legendary token. Nice. Try to speed this up as we go here. Dazzler shards. She's been super hot today. Eight command points from Beast. That adds up nicely. More mighty tokens. Legendary token from Hulk with main event shards coming up next. We've got a bunch of battles to look forward to as well after we get our character leveling and milestones done. We'll take on Caecilius. Good shards coming up next here. 200 on Valkyrie. And then we'll play the Behemoth Burrito and Crash of the Titans still. Medusa shards, nice, with Lockjaw coming up next. 4-star Punisher shards there. Bunch more Magneto. He'll be my hero for a little bit for my favorite list. Latest Legends token, Juggernaut shards. All right. Scarlet Witch with Wiccan shards. How are we doing here? A bunch of characters to train. Should probably start training up the older ones. I really wanted to save those on the list so I could meet our daily quest and milestone objectives per day, but I think I'm going to run the risk of these getting older on my list and missing the time frame on them. Auto sells them for ISO 8 if you do that, but I don't need ISO as much as I need covers added in for powers. Bunch of these need to be done on the main screen. Sounds good. I'll run these out and then move on. Alright, fine. That's enough. Let's go to the 4 stars. What did we get up to? 14 4-stars, starting with Miles at the top here with the 100 Kingpin 5-star shards. Alright, he's at level 355. Finally catching up to the average level in my roster. Trailed a little bit behind. He and Gwen, Spider-Gwen, trailed behind for some reason. Wolfsbane moves up to 301. Brock Venom goes up to 364. How many command points was that? 10? Nice. Scoot Dazzler off for a second. We'll wait on that. Negasonic hits the 290 for the latest Legends token there. We'll take another level from covers and from shards here, 4 command points, and then to 293. Coming along really well. Go down to, let's also wait on that one, go down to Electra. 500 hero points. Look at these rewards. 25 command points. Awesome. 15,000 ISO, and the next level is a max champ level on Electra. Very nice. Down to Drax. 10,000 ISO. He also clocks the 25 command points at 366. Bunch of hero points. Awesome. Nice upper levels on a couple of those characters. Down to Red Guardian. Got a cover and a few shard levels on him. 275. Finally moving along after waiting quite a bit to be champed. Here's our Spider-Ham after all, 289. Look at those shards, very close. And I'll get that from the Spider-Ham versus event to get that level 290 reward. Will be great, and that might be kind of a fun versus event to record. We'll see. How did we get each power on Dazzler from random rewards? That's just great. 100 hero points, 5 command points, and ISO taking her to 329. The next level's very good. Okay. That is it for the normal covers and rewards area. Let's go to our shards area. Not a lot we can do here, but you know what we should do? Let's champion a few characters. Let's do that. We've got a bunch of characters that have extra levels, been waiting for champing, and I'm kind of just tired of looking at Iceman when he can be leveled up to 444. Let's do that. Okay, we have a level on 5-star Magneto that I earned from shards from event rewards. I have been wondering, but I really am interested in his red, but I really think at this point I need to get polar coordination leveled up, since the teams that I play him with, the duo that he plays with, doesn't have a blue power, so having that clocked in now makes him a bit more useful. And we can level him up from 54,000 ISO to 285. Okay, 2 powers on the new 5-star character. Level on Thor. Let's go to Polaris. I stopped her as my bonus hero once she got enough shards to hit level 320 for the legendary token. Probably would be smart to continue as a favorite, but I'm just kind of thinking I wanted to go back to Shuri again for a while. You'll see why here in a minute. Let's go down to... Well, you know what? Let's first go to the 3 stars. I've got some that are waiting around that can be champed. Meaning Squirrel Girl, 120,000 ISO, and then promote to a champion. That means she gets the legendary token that way. A couple more levels have been saved. Got to get those Karnak shards, or Craven shards, excuse me. Have Karnak on the mind, you'll see why in a minute. Rebalance her out quickly. Can we do anything else that makes sense on 3 stars? Not quite there. Can we do Gamora here? Let's see. Oh, she had a natural cover there. And that means she can be champed with extra shards on top. That's great. And then some. Okay, excellent. Let's take this up and... I don't know. Wait, I think that's wrong. Just depends. I really like Bad Reputation for strong strike tiles, but it's expensive and harder to get played. Once in a while, Skullcracker will save you because of the double stun that it presents. Let's see, Black Widow needs to wait. I'm trying not to take too awful long on some of this stuff, but it's going to be nice to get a few characters champed that have been waiting for a long time. looks good on the 3s. Let's go to the 4 stars. We got a couple of 4s that I'm excited to get to champion level or status once again. Maybe not a couple. Yeah, that's right. We got Peggy Carter ready to go. 365,800 ISO to go from base level to champion. All right. A couple more shard levels on top. And I think do as Peggy says should really be level 5. It's again an expensive ability, but it is one of the best stuns in the game for the other effects that it has with the damage with those countdowns. Okay, and let's see, what else can we do here for rechamping on 4 stars? There's a good one. Let's start up here and look. Champion Gamora. We also have another one after this that I'm looking forward to. Gamora goes up to 274. Oh, yep, great. And I like Deadly Strike, but I like the Deadliest Woman even better, so we're going to take that up and the other down. And Incapacitate, in my opinion, really needs to be level 5, if not level 4 or better. And we have another 4-star to champion. Let's go to Shuri. Oh man, I'd love to get her leveled up. Another ton of ISO spent. Worth it. Get the legendary right away. And add in a few more levels, because at 280 we get the first natural cover on Okoye. Nice to have her as a feeder there. And let's see, got to take this up to level 5, and I think we take Twin Blasters down to level 3. Nothing wrong with having her green higher than that, but love her Vibranium Tech passive on blue as well. That's it for the 4 stars, but we're not done champing. Who else do we have ready to champion? It is, after all this time, Heimdall. We got a lot of shards from our milestones and collected the couple of levels I needed to get him done. 104,000 ISO. The promotion fee to a champ on a 5-star is 20,000, and we did it. Got another couple of levels, so we get the legendary token first, and then the 25 command points for champ level 3. We did surpass the 5,900 command points. Awesome. So there's a lot of people that have different builds on Heimdall. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time right now, but just so that you know, the All-Seer does heal quite a bit, 8258. I think 6400 might be enough healing for me, so I'm going to take it down to level 4 so that I can take Prismatic Cleave up. Because this thing, I have a lot of red abilities that do a lot of damage from different characters, but since this is his only ability that can do damage without helping out his teammates, let's take this up and the All-Seer down. 16,591 damage plus 4,900 damage for each color of fortified tile on the board. So if you have 3 different fortified tile colors on the board, that's 3 times that nearly 5,000 adding on to the 16. Crazy. Okay, that's pretty good damaging ability, and his others are good enough. At level 4, Bifrost Bridge sends his allies airborne for a couple of turns. When they land, for 1 turn, when they land, they gain 3 AP in their strongest color. I think that's much better than at level 3, where they only gain 2. And if you look at level 4, his passive, if they're airborne, he has no active ally, so he takes 25% less damage, or if they're downed. And at level 5, it goes to 33% less damage. But in my opinion, if you play Heimdall right, you get the benefit of his healing from his blue. So let's just leave his, I think we'll leave this at power level 4 for that 25% reduction. And there we go. We got another 5-star champion, and that's it for our leveling up. Is it or not? Maybe not. I think we have shards. That's right. Okoye got another level and might get more soon. She goes to 485, and Indomitable Spirit now restores 2300 plus health for each team up on the board. When you play it, converts 4 random basic tiles into team up tiles. And the big one, Wakanda Forever now does 1730 damage for each team up you have. That's right, if you have 10 team up, that's 17,300 damage on top of whatever other damage the character is doing. That's awesome for me. All right, let's go over to the quests and milestones on the daily stuff. I bought a three-star level up from the store for very little hero points. Used 3 health packs. Definitely open for cover packs today. Won 3 story missions from Deadpool's daily quest. That's pretty much an automatic deal. Play 1 single versus mission and use the boost in doing so. That completes, there's always 7 listed. That completes 6 to meet the objectives. I think there's 12 total that the 7 can pull from, and usually one of them is always buy anything from the resource shop. We can claim the daily rewards. All right, done with the daily quests. Let's look at the events. Some of these have sat here for a little bit of time. Play 3 battles with Spider-Ham. All right, that's a new one. Claim that one for a couple of Spider-Ham shards. And then on the holiday quest, 3 battles with X-Men on your team. Did that. Go down, play in 2 or more versus events in the holiday season. Cool. And that's it. Got to work on the 500 story missions within the next 8 days. Should be, might have to make a little bit of a run there. Should be fine to do that naturally. And earning the others. So complete the Strange Sights story event in honor of a true fan, remembering Lord Ariok, I believe is how you pronounce it. That'll be great for some 30 shards on Doctor Strange. But here's the milestones. This is what we've been waiting for. These can be pretty big when you meet bigger objectives, playing through either historically or since the milestones and quests started. Make 7,000 matches. Definitely surpassed that one recently. 10 command points plus some other rewards there, and now you'll see that I've made over 10,000 matches for another 10 command points plus. Cool. And we're at 10,100 on the way to 13.5. Sounds great. Use over 1 million ISO 8 to level up your heroes. You see that's a 4-star Kingpin. Claim it. Well on our way toward a 5-star Kingpin for making, for spending 5 million ISO 8 to level your heroes. Wow. Well, we'll get there. And use 100 health packs. Feels like more than that sometimes, but good progress toward the 200 health pack milestone. Use 2,500 boosts. And keep in mind, you can add color boosts, but match damage boosts, you can add like 6 or maybe 7 at a time, so you can spend your boosts faster. But I think from normal gameplay, you'll get these objectives met. 200 shards on Shuri, 3,000 boosts. Claim it. I wanted to switch this over, and there we go. Iron Man Hulkbuster coming up next on the 4,000 boosts. What I was talking about switching over is my 4-star bonus hero. We'll get to that. All right. Collect 150 powers for 3-star heroes. I think I stopped here to make sure I didn't go over on Magneto, and we can get him a few more levels there. That's a lot of shards. Save the 250 power one for someone else maybe. Down to the 60 powers for 4-star heroes. I surpassed that. We might have a number of levels to go here. You'll see when you hit the claim button, you see the character that gets the shards kind of float up. If you only have one character selected as a 4-star, as your favorite, it's guaranteed that these shards you get are for that one character. A lot of people select multiple characters because you don't care or have a priority. I think it's nice and smart to have a priority on specific characters because you can always change it to someone else later. So we're going to build up Shuri here for a little while instead of focusing on everything on Polaris until later. 150 powers for 4-star heroes. We'll get that easily met when we draw our legendary tokens next time. Got to decide exactly when. Look at this next one. Collect 10 powers for 5-star heroes, 100 shards on a 5-star. Claim it. You know that's going to be Okoye for me for a little while. Let's go down here to promote 3-star heroes into champion 5 times. Definitely have done that. More 4-star shards for the next level. 10 times, 14 times, 18. Look at those shards adding up for Shuri. That is a ton of 4-star levels. A lot of people kept Polaris on and got just a whole stack leveled on her. There we go. Met the entire objective. That way we'll claim all that stuff next time. Our last milestone of the day before a couple of battles is promote 4-star heroes into a champion 70 times. Now we're not going to collect all of these. I think I could go a little ways further. Let's claim this one for 200 shards on Okoye 75 times, and then 220. Before we collect that, take a quick look here. Where are we at with her? 779. Another 200 and some plus would be just perfect. Let's go to it, and we'll save the rest for next time with other milestones. 220. And there it is, 230 next. We'll wait, but like I said, that's kind of funny because look, she is at 999 out of 500. We'll get that one draw somewhere. Awesome. Okay, that's enough for the milestones and daily quests. We've got a few battles to get in and done quickly. Let's go to Strange Sights and take on the Rift battle against Caecilius. Don't forget he can't be stunned or sent airborne. Here's a fun team that I thought we'd put together for this one. Sabretooth happens to be boosted during this event, and he is a great character to use against Caecilius, even if he's not boosted, mostly because he creates enemy strike tiles from one of his abilities, but also shakes the board up quite a bit from his other abilities when you his other passive when you match one. Black Cat also happens to be boosted. She doesn't have a huge synergy here. I just think she'll be good to use for fun. And let's go down to, I thought the other 4-star. Yeah, we'll use Negasonic here. She's got a yellow that swaps tiles around. Might be helpful. And then also creates charge tiles. If we match charge tiles, she destroys other random tiles. Might move things around quite a bit and keep those strike tiles matchable. Let's put on the character effects and go. All right, so what do we want to do? Oh, Black Cat, the thing I was going to mention is if we do happen to match a trap tile, we can steal AP from the enemy. What do we want to start with? I think going for black immediately with Sabretooth on your team is a good idea, because once you get enough black to play, his Happy Birthday Runt ability creates 3 strength 1 enemy strike tiles. Very weak on purpose. Steal some of that AP. It's going to have to be blue. Probably could have waited on that. Okay, so there's a match 4 in yellow. We do want to go for yellow, so we're going to take the match. But if you're playing a team and there's a match 4 in a color that you don't care about, let the enemy match it, because it does injure himself when he makes matches on his own strike tiles. Plus, we get the benefit. There goes. Hit a strike tile for his own weakness. And we get the benefit of Sabretooth's passive if we match a strike tile as opposed to the enemy also. So usually you'll want to be doing it yourself. Okay, what do we want? More yellow. Need to get black though. So we have Negasonic's ability ready to play. I think we'll wait since we have a guaranteed match of a strike tile with the green here if we move this tile to the left. And you want to make sure and do that, because Caecilius could make this match the wrong way and leave that strike tile stranded. Okay. Taking a little bit of damage, but we're doing well against the boss here. And then, once again, another strike tile is matchable. Let's take our chances this time. You probably should match that strike tile, but let's see. Tiles swapped around very nicely, and we still get the match. So, Only one charged tile remains on the board. We got an extra move. This is really going to hit hard if we could deal damage to the enemy. Caecilius does not take damage unless you do match a strike tile, but this critical tile is going to hit a match 4 in green. Awesome. Okay, let's play Negasonic's ability again for fun. There we go. How perfect did that work? We got an automatic, with the tile swaps that happened, we got an automatic match on a strike. That's just excellent. And we're really close to winning here. Let's see, what do we want to do? There's, we haven't gotten our black yet. He'll take that match 4 above. That's fine. Another extra move. I want to get that black match, but we're going to take another risk here just for the fun of it. All right. Probably shouldn't have done that. We want to get black to play our abilities here. Negasonic was able to match our countdown, and that puts a bunch of charge tiles on the board. Now, if we match charge tiles, she will destroy another random tile when that happens. So, let's see. Oh, this is good. Steal some AP, match a trap, destroy a couple of random tiles. Okay, we'll play this for fun. Not able to do much, but it would deal a lot of damage. And how are we going to get the last strike tile matched away before we take a bunch more damage here? Finally, we can play Happy Birthday Runt. Let's see where these strike tiles go. Perfect. We get the final match to deal enough damage and take him out. Alright, pretty fun team actually. Beat the boss. Let's move on. We've got a quick match and then the Crash of the Titans to wrap things up. This one will be fast, I guarantee. The Behemoth Burrito. It is Karnak. I love that guy. He's an awesome 4-star character. Super damaging once you get past turn 4 and place his critical tiles, and his match damage goes through the roof, about like a 5-star character pretty much, depending. And I think with Karnak, you really, even though there's a match 4 in green, you just want to get as much blue as fast as possible with this guy. As soon as you can play that blue ability, check things out on his passive real quick. 2 more turns remaining before he finds the flaw in his enemies. Probing Strike places critical tiles after dealing a decent amount of damage. And then his red ability is also fun and super tactical. See if we can get a blue to drop there. It sure did. So let's get blue ready to go. Gonna take a prehistoric bite, but watch what happens to Deadpool here with these criticals that come out automatically. Sometimes those are immediately matchable, but not always, and it depends. Once in a while, if you have his blue ready to play, you might want those criticals to stay on the board. So here we go. We're gonna play Probing Strike. Adds criticals, deals damage, should get a lot of matches potentially. Hit his black in a match 4. That is so much damage. Unreal. So what can we do? We could hit the critical tile. Let's just do it. Match damage is huge right now, since he's found the enemy's flaw. Take a look at this match 4 in blue. He deals 824 damage for each one of those blue tiles. When you down an enemy, I wish it would say how much match damage it was, but the round is over. Told you that one would be fast. Let's try to wrap this thing up. I know this video is long, but we had a lot to do. Crash of the Titans against the Endgame Thanos using Northstar. Let's get into the strategy here and go from there. I think with Northstar, what you want to do is absolutely build up blue as his primary ability, yellow's pretty good. I think black is a little bit better, so probably blue, black, yellow in that order. And for Thanos, we really want to keep black away from him. That's his damaging ability with Vicious Determination. It actually does some team damage if the enemies are heroes. And then his big deal is going to be Mad Titan's Mercy. 12 AP cost, but it destroys about half the board. Can really shake things up, get some cascades, and ruin some of your plans. So, let's see. Get some yellow here. I do think Northstar is has got a couple of clever, here's a yellow that drops black, couple of clever points in his design. I wish he did more damage generally throughout the match, but check out, okay, so let's check out Star Bright. He places a countdown tile, goes invisible for a couple of turns, and earns health back to a random ally, including, could be himself randomly. It will be 100% in this case, and then you know, health burst per turn. But you got to look at running early. It destroys the row, the column, no, the row that you choose, and deals some damage, 1800. But then you earn AP for any of his 3 color tiles in that specific row that you destroy. So that can be really helpful in building up more black, blue, or yellow. And then his black ability is clever in the way where it sends him airborne, also the enemy, but when the enemy lands, you destroy 3 AP and 2 basic tiles on the board on the enemy's second strongest color, which happens to be blue. It sounds hard to keep track of, but it's really not that bad. Line up a blue match, see if we get it here. Nope, he'll take blue if there's a match in one of his colors. More yellow. I might play yellow pretty soon. He's at 13 green. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do. Go invisible for a turn. That means he's going to... invisible for 1 turn, it says. Now there's a 2 on the countdown, so don't forget you get to be invisible per turn while the countdown's on the board, so the number could be a little misleading. And watch what he's going to do here. Hopefully he doesn't destroy our countdown, but there's a 50-50 shot, and he did. Keep in mind, we were invisible to start the turn with, but now we will become visible again. Fair enough. And what's his second strongest color? It is blue. I don't want to remove blue from the board until I get enough blue to play my ability. Got a couple on the line break there. Vicious Determination. Ouch. Should have probably gone invisible to avoid that one. We get our blue qualified. Okay, so now we have everything ready to go. So you want to play blue on a row that will really set something good up for you, like a match 4, a match 5, a good cascade, or a way to build up a bunch of AP that you need. Let's go ahead and go invisible, get some health burst back, maybe some cascade action. It worked out well enough. Look at that extra move with the critical tile. Let's do it this way. Since the critical will hit those yellows, it is stronger damage on your 3 color powers. Okay, so where's a good spot to play our blue? I think, let's wait on that. Let's play black here, up north. We both go airborne. Remove a couple of blue from the board, just in case that gives you a nice alignment somewhere on the board for an ability. I think what we'll do here is build up. If we play it in a strategic location, we can build up a bunch of AP in colors we need. There's 3 black in that row. Build up some black, so we're getting toward playing that one again. Sounds good. Close to winning after all, even though Northstar doesn't do a lot of damage with all the board control. that he has, it makes a difference for him and allies if you had allies in the match. Yellow dropped blue for the win. Okay, so I think that worked out for a little bit of strategy there. He can be fun to play. And we get all the rewards, including the latest Legends token from that one as well. Let's take a quick look before we're done and see where we ended for the day. Did you stick with me to the end? I forgot to draw this one. Gotta do it. Let's see if we have a 1 in 7 chance at a 5-star, and including Adam Warlock as one of the potential draws. Hit it. It is a 4-star. Okay, got a Jean Grey there. No problem. Done. And back to the latest Legends. Up to 95 latest Legends tokens with 5,900 plus command points. In great shape when Heimdall moves into Classics and Adam Warlock moves into latest Legends. Can't wait. Thanks for watching for a long video, guys. Appreciate you continuing on, if you have time, into the playlist or video listed down below. And subscribe if you haven't already. See you there. Holy shit, that's long.